right, y'all, it is 3:30 a.m. on Thursday morning, and I am up getting dressed. I went to bed around about 10 something last night, so yeah, time to transform. Look, all right, y'all, I am up and I am ready to go to the Wendy Williams Show. Got my fur on, makeup is beat, I'm ready. All right, y'all. By myself. Told y'all I kicked Fear's ass. I left it in 2015. No.
Oh.
Hey, those are my new friends.
Right. That's right. And she right in Jersey, so she right there.
Wonderful experience. Wonderful. Yes, made a whole bunch of new friends. Now it is time to get back in these streets.
Excuse me, sorry.
I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself, y'all. Y'all know I had asked several people to go with me to the Wendy Williams Show, and them people, except for one, she actually told me she was sick and she couldn't make it. However, I'm so happy I still went. Because y'all know, if y'all remember back in September, I was pissed off that I did not go to Fashion Week because I had nobody to go with. However, I'm a big girl and big girls don't cry, okay? They go to the Wendy Show. And y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all about the experience when I get to the house. So y'all ain't gotta be hearing all this back noise from the stuff through the speakers. However, I'm glad I came. I'm glad I just took a chance and came by myself. And y'all, your girl done tackled New York. New York will be seeing my little brown self a whole lot more. And if it's solo, it's solo. And I'm okay with that. Are you? All right, y'all, it is a little bit after 4 o'clock and I am finally back home. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the rundown of my experience on the Wendy Williams Show. Okay, well, this morning, you know, you get a little paranoid and you can't sleep and you know you gotta be somewhere early. So that was one problem, okay? However, I was up at 3:30 a.m. I beat the alarm clock up, okay? Got dressed, I was ready to walk out the door, and I was at the bus station at 5:15 this morning. Bus took off at 5:35. Stephanie arrived in New York at around about 7:05, and y'all gonna be so proud of me. Honey, instead of catching the subway, because it was a little hump, Stephanie had on her Uggs, and Stephanie walked. I walked from 42nd Street to 26th Street and over 2 avenues, okay? Now, let's just say that it is, like I said, a little bit past 4, and your girl already got her steps in for the day, okay? Over 13,000 steps in before the day. You just like be on the hustle and bustle and getting your walk on, especially y'all know I'm on my Fitbit challenges and my fitness challenge. So it's like, Why catch the subway when I can just walk and get my fitness in for the day? So, got to the Wendy Williams studio, and I talked to Mr. Long the whole walk while I was there. And y'all, I just felt like I was blending in. Like, I didn't feel like I was standing out, like I didn't fit in or I didn't belong. I was blended, okay? That's a good look when you go to New York. However, you know, it just feels so free and like just free to do whatever the hell you want to, because people aren't going to be stopping and staring at you. So I get there. Now, when I got in line, I did scan the line, the front of the line, and then I scanned the back of the line once more people started coming, because I was looking for my homegirl. One person I knew wasn't coming due to that she was sick. However, I had hope that she would at least be there. I hadn't physically talked to her this week. However, text messaging. I told y'all that's not my form of communication this year. FaceTime and phone calls is my form of communication.
You just tell y'all, messaging can just get misread or people take the wrong tone and all that stuff. So
I hadn't talked to her. However, she wasn't there. And remember I told y'all last night, I wasn't waiting on anybody. I wasn't making plans or arrangements to meet up with anybody, due to the fact that if something came up, it could just come up. However, Stephanie was going to keep the party going. And that is exactly what I did. I was solo until I got in that line. Y'all, I made some new friends today while I was in line. And shout out to Janelle, Jessica, and Janelle's mom. Y'all, as soon as Janelle's mom saw me, she was like, girl, candy today, okay? So y'all know who was the first person that was pissed off when that didn't happen. It's okay, though. It's okay. So talking to them in the line, and, you know, we finally get in, you know, snapping pictures. I'm on Snapchat as much as I can get on, because y'all, they have your butt on lock and key. Like, once you get in that little waiting room, that is all the time that you have on your phone. You have to turn your phone off before you want to show. So that's why y'all don't see any of that footage. But what y'all need footage? Y'all saw me. Oh my gosh, y'all saw me, like, for real. So we get in there, we get ready to be seated, and you know, they ask you, like, you have a Wendy question. I had two, y'all. I had mentioned, you know, the one about my mom, about, you know, how would you feel if you got called, your sister called you out in church, called the devil out in church. And one that was a little bit more personal to me. However, I'm not going to mention that one, because I was about to ask Wendy about some shade. Then, as we were being seated, y'all, they do strategically seat you at these shows, okay? So I should have been second to the wall. However, he told me to hold up, and he wanted me to sit on the end. So Stephanie obliged. I sat there, you know, to get you all hyped. And y'all, I can see why they say Wendy Williams has the livest studio audience, because honey, it turns into like it is the club up in there, okay? Like, they jamming, they keeping you hype, and they keeping you hype. So therefore, when she do come out, you ready. Let's hey, ooh, you ready, okay? You ready. So we got schooled on all the audience, you know, reactions and stuff like that, and the show went really, really well. Now, I'm telling y'all, like, when they're filming, you only see Wendy, and you see on the monitors, you know, you see what you're actually looking at, which is Wendy. You don't see, like, the camera scanning the audience and stuff like that, and who is, like, getting looked at. You don't see that. I'll get back to that. However, when it was time for eye candy, there was a little commercial break, and then Wendy had came on our side of the audience, and Wendy, y'all, Wendy walked directly up to me. Walked straight up to me with a big smile on her face. And that's what she did, y'all. She walked up to me and she did, how you doing? You know how you doing her right back, right? And then she was like, beautiful. Beautiful. She gave me a handshake and she gave me a hug, and I was like, okay. So y'all know my little crew, they was like, I told you was gonna get it, girl. I told you. Then I happened to catch a whiff of the monitor, and they had the eye candy, and it was somebody else's name. Now, I don't know if Wendy actually picks her own eye candy or if her staff does. However, y'all, really, the black and white. And y'all know I am not the one to throw shade, and I am not a hater, okay? But them was the colors we was told not to wear. Black, white, really? Stephanie ain't tripping. Because, honey, when I got out of there, my social media feed was lit up. Do you hear me? People had to take pictures of seeing me on TV. When I tell y'all, I felt like my EclecticNistas rapped today. I mean, y'all was team EclecticNista for real, okay? Y'all showed out. I was like, oh my God, I was like feeling the love. People was like just telling me how great I looked on the show. And y'all, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've only seen pictures of what people saw on TV. So I haven't actually seen a lot. I haven't seen the show yet, but I will be tuned in at midnight tonight, and I'll give y'all my feedback on how I think Steph did yesterday. Well, I'll tell y'all tomorrow how I did today. I'll tell y'all. Anywho, my husband was watching, and he was tuned in, and he said he was throwing mad shade at Wendy for picking that eye candy. I said, James, you can't beat Wendy up, okay? It's all good. Because guess what? That ain't Wendy last time seeing me. Best believe that. Now, y'all know every time she see me, I'm going to have a different color hair. Y'all already know that. So she going to be like, oh, that's the color lady. That's that fly chick that rocks color. However, the overall experience was amazing. It really was. Like, I felt like I was in my element. Like, I felt like I could have been on the panel with her and Cube, like, talking. And, like, yeah, I was really wanting Cube to come out with the Suge Knight mess, okay? But, you know, you can't throw shade because people go missing when you start messing with Suge Knight, or people get killed. And yeah, we don't want Cube. We need Cube to be around. He makes very good movies. And yeah, we need him to stay around. So I don't blame him for not throwing no shade at Suge. Leave well enough alone. Yeah, I know he already got rid of Biggie and Tupac, so we ain't gonna even push the fact on that. But overall, an amazing experience. Will I do it again? Yes. Will I do it again and go by myself? Yes. Why? Because if I go by myself, I'm going to make me some more new friends. And y'all, I told y'all I was kicking fear's ass this year. And I was leaving fear in 2015, and going forward, I'm fearless. I'm fearless. And I just thank God for the experience. So many people have told me that they have, like, tried for years to get tickets, and y'all, all I did was do my stuff online, and I got a call back. I got an email. I put my confirmation in, and bam, it was done. So, you know, you live and you learn. And I'm just glad that I didn't wait on anybody, because if I had, Stephanie wouldn't have been there. Stephanie wouldn't have had this moment. This is the year of EclecticNista. This is the year of expectancy. And this is the year for Stephanie to stay excited and to be prosperous and to grow into herself and grow in her business. And that's what I'm all about, honey. That's it. That is it. So, Stephanie is about to go get out this frock. Yes, honey. I was ready for her, too, if I had got picked, honey. Stephanie is rocking a vintage Diane Furstenberg maxi dress. Yes, with the tassels, the beautiful print. I had on my thigh-high boots. I had on my fur coat earlier, my fur collar coat. And I was just ready to slay. Ready. So, on that note, y'all, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm about to shut this thing down because Stephanie needs to take a nap. And so I can wake back up at 11 o'clock and I can watch the Wendy Williams Show. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Good night. And once again, thanks, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for being so supportive of me. I know a lot of y'all don't know me personally. Not yet. Well, you probably do. I told y'all friends because y'all in my house every day. So, thank y'all for all the support. It means the world to me. Good night.